Imagine this. You're late for work. Instead of searching for your bike keys, you simply spread your wings, jump out of your balcony, and fly straight to the office. Traffic? Never heard of it. Sounds amazing. So here's the real question. If birds evolved wings, bats evolved wings, even insects evolved wings, then why didn't humans? The answer starts nearly 400 million years ago. Back then, the ancestors of birds, mammals, reptiles, and humans all shared a common body plan. Four limbs, two in front, two in back. As evolution continued, different animals modified those limbs for different jobs. Horses turned them into legs for speed. Whales transformed them into flippers. Monkeys turned them into grasping hands. Birds, they sacrificed their front legs and turned them into wings. Humans took a completely different path. Instead of flying, we became specialists at climbing, grabbing, throwing, and eventually, building things. So, evolution never had a reason to replace our hands with wings, because hands turned out to be ridiculously useful. Seriously, hands can build houses, paint masterpieces, cook food, play video games, or accidentally drop your phone directly onto your face. Nature probably looked at that and said, good enough. But what if humans kept their hands and also evolved wings? Unfortunately, evolution doesn't work like a video game character creator. Everything comes with a price. The biggest problem is flying is incredibly expensive. Not financially. Biologically, flying animals burn enormous amounts of energy. A pigeon may look relaxed, but its muscles are working constantly just to stay airborne. Now imagine lifting an average 70-kilogram human into the sky. That's like asking a drone to carry a refrigerator. Not happening to fly naturally. Humans would need enormous chest muscles, a much lighter skeleton, much smaller bodies, a super efficient heart, massive lungs, and wings stretching around 7 to 10 meters across. That's roughly the width of a small bus. Now picture trying to fit through your bedroom door. Exactly. Even if we somehow had giant wings, we'd still struggle to take off. Most birds don't simply jump and fly. They have lightweight bones, powerful muscles, and bodies specially designed for flight. Humans, we'd probably flap twice, pull a shoulder muscle, and immediately regret every life decision. There's another reason evolution ignored wings. Humans became intelligent. Instead of changing our bodies, we changed our environment. Need to cross a river? Build a bridge? Need to fly? Invent an airplane? Need to reach space? Build a rocket. Evolution works on survival. If intelligence solves the problem, there's much less pressure for the body to evolve dramatic new features. In other words, our brains became our wings. Here's a fun fact. The largest flying animal ever discovered wasn't a dinosaur. It was a giant flying reptile called Quetzalcoatlus. Its wingspan reached nearly 11 meters. That's wider than many living rooms. Even this giant creature weighed only around 200 to 250 kilograms because its bones were incredibly hollow. Humans, not so much, especially after an all-you-can-eat buffet. Could humans ever evolve wings in the future? Probably not. Evolution has no goal. It only responds to survival pressures over millions of years. Unless humans spend countless generations living in conditions where flying dramatically improves survival, nature has no reason to start growing wings. Besides, we already have airplanes, jetpacks, wingsuits, and people who somehow think jumping off mountains is a relaxing weekend activity. So perhaps evolution looked at us and thought, you know what? Hands and a giant brain are already overpowered. And honestly, it wasn't wrong, so no. Humans never grew wings. Not because evolution forgot, but because it found something even better. A brain capable of inventing flight itself, which, if you think about it, is way cooler than feathers.